Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing kind of a quick collection update type of video. I want to show you guys my Walking Dead Eaglemoss collection, and check out the new poster I got. Right? This is freaking awesome, right? So we're nuts! So a few people did ask to see an actual review for the Walking Dead Rick Grimes special figure, because it's a really cool figure, Rick on horseback. So I'll open up and give you guys my thoughts on it, but these are like statues, right? So they don't have much in the way of articulation. It's mainly what you're kind of looking at. So I'll give you guys a look, and we'll go through all the different Walking Dead Eaglemoss figures that I have. Also got this one just the other day, which is an AVP Eaglemoss figure, the Scar Predator, which is really cool. He's got the alien head on a spear, and of course we got a new Alien movie hitting pretty soon, Alien Day the 26th. So really cool stuff, and I'll put the link in the description for you guys so you can check out their website for Eaglemoss for both their AVP stuff as well as their Walking Dead subscription. So here is the Rick figure out of packaging. This is the special one, so these ones I think are a little bit more pricey than the original. This is kind of an oversized one. Here is, for example, the regular Rick, which is kind of like smaller. This is kind of like the standard size, and then this one is kind of an oversized or a special figure with the horseback from season 1. And it says on the package, Rick Grimes special here at the top. Really like the packaging. It's really cool. You got the Rick on the front there on horseback, and then on the back, it's got a picture of him in at Atlanta on horseback, as well as some others there. There's like the Rick, Darrell, which I have over here, and then the Walker and Michonne, and Water Walker. I don't have any of the Walkers yet. As with my figures, what I like to do with Walking Dead, I collect the survivors. I don't really collect the zombies. Walkers, to me, I mean, they're cool. There's nothing wrong with them, but for me, they're kind of like just like standard environmental pieces. Like they're part of the world, and some of them can be pretty cool. But for me, as far as figure collecting goes, I usually collect the survivors. So we got the front here. Walking Dead AMC, really cool. Have like a street feel to it here. 2016 AMC. Then on the bottom it's like some kind of felt, that kind of thing. It's got an AMC sticker. So Rick on the horse. The only thing with mine that I thought was a little bit off is that this horse hoof or whatever is different from the others. The others have kind of the white around it. I don't know if that was intentional. I haven't seen the season 1 premiere now actually I watch it back every so often. I go back and I watch Days Gone By every so often, but it has been a while since I've actually seen the premiere episode for The Walking Dead. But it's just so nostalgic for me. It's so iconic. I really wanted to get this one. So the horse looks good. It's nice and big compared to the others, which is pretty cool. I want to say it's pretty much in scale, I think, with the others and the size that it should be. Rick on the horse, yeah, it's roughly where it should be. So it's in scale, so to speak, with the others. The horse is nice. The only thing now these are resin casts. They used to do them in lead, but for some reason they switched to resin, probably because it's lighter and probably safer too, to be honest. And there's country regulations against lead and stuff. The only thing with mine is that I think these are resin, and these are pretty thin, right? So got to be careful with these and not break those. I feel like. Just got to be really careful with it with the reins there, because with Rick and the reins of the horse, because those, if you drop it, it's gonna smash, I would think, for sure. So Rick looks good. You got the bag of guns. Remember the bag of guns from that season where he drops the bag of guns? Hey, you in the tank? Hey, dumbass, you in the tank? Cozy in there? Very cool stuff. So it's just so nostalgic for me. It's really cool. You got the police uniform on. I also made a custom right there with the sheriff hat, which of course Carl has donned for quite some time. And that's cool. It says sheriff on the bag. So really nice detailing. Unfortunately, my camera's not good enough for you guys to capture the eyes and that, but they did paint in the eyes. It looked pretty good, and the badge and all that. So it looks pretty cool. So I really like this one. This is actually probably my favorite, just because it's so nostalgic for me for the Walking Dead line that they've released. But I'll show you guys the other ones they've released so far, which ones I have anyway, out of what they've released, because they've actually made quite a few. And like I said, link will be in the description if you guys want to sign up for a subscription to them or check out any of the ones they have on for sale. I really like this one a lot. If I had to score it, I'd say it's a special, and it's very nostalgic for me, so I'd probably give this one I guess about a 9 out of 10. This is really cool, and it's just it hits that nostalgia spot for being the first season and kind of that iconic Rick Rick riding into Atlanta. I think they have it, yeah, right on the side here. That iconic Rick riding into Atlanta on Horseback field. Very cool. Then for the rest of the collection that I have, so I do have the plinth stand, which is really nice. And here we have basically my collection for the Walking Dead figurines from Eaglemoss. Really cool. I love the plinth. Without the plinth, they really don't look that presentable. And it basically has like these, I want to say, is it hexagon? Kind of little hexagon slots here, and you can kind of take them out and kind of place them wherever you want and just kind of set them up. So the way I have it set up is pretty much like this. I got, Rick at the front, as should be with the season. I'd say this is like a season 3 Rick, and he's pretty nice. He's got that iconic pose that he does. Some stuff there at the bottom, like a bag of there's some guns in it, ammo, that kind of stuff. So this is the iconic, I want to say, like season 3 Rick, where he's standing on top of the bus in the promo art from season 3, and he's got the python, outstretched, that kind of deal. So I put him at the front, which is really cool. And then right here, which I don't think I've shown this one too much for you guys, there's Maggie, which is really, really nice. Really like this one a lot. Oh yeah, it's nice. Hands are gonna cover that up, but there you go. You can see a little bit better. She's got kind of the machete there, or some kind of knife, and then a gun there, which is cool. And then I got the Glen as well. Have them side by side in the plinth usually because, well, you should, And this is kind of his SWAT gear that he had on, which he eventually gives to Eugene. And I want to say season 5 when they make the deal. And he gives that to Eugene to protect him because Abraham at that time thinks that Eugene is like the savior of humanity. That kind of thing. He's got him all talked in the lie, which is really funny to see him right now in the TV series really working that with Negan and the saviors, right? I got the Darrell. That one's pretty cool. What season can I say? He's got the usual Darrell gear on, which Dwight has taken from him. And it doesn't seem like maybe he wants it back at this point because he didn't take it back from him when they had him at Alexandria. So that one's pretty cool. He's kind of, with the crossbow, he's kind of in that signature kind of pose that Darrell does when he's kind of going around. Then we got Michonne, who's pretty cool. With her, I do like the Michonne figure a bit, but there's a bit of brown, kind of where the black hair kind of comes down. There's a bit of brown near the face there, so that's something, but that might just be mine. Some of the others might be okay. But it's still pretty cool. She's got, kind of the pose where she's ready to swing. And then in the back, I have the villains, so at the very back. So we got, the big dog in the middle, Neegs for sure. Very cool one. This one, I think this one sold out almost right away. So and there's some cool Negan figures coming out as well, too, with the bat over the shoulder. Wicked cool. So really skinny, too, just like JDM's version of Negan. So very accurate to that version. Not really the comic book version, who's kind of thicker. There's Merle, who's kind of, bent over. He's got the gun and everything. So that's cool. And he's got the prosthetic hand blade, so to speak. Which is sweet, and that's kind of, I want to say, like Made to Suffer, where he's hunched over and you got Darrell and you got him, or maybe Hounded, where he's going after Michonne and he's kind of hunched over. He's like, no, Michonne. You guys remember that one? Oh, that's sweet, man. I love that one. That's a great episode. Hounded. Very cool, like a hound dog going after. So Walking Dead Shane, you got the police cap right here, which is cool. And then you've got him with his kind of signature shotgun. This is the same. See, I got the gear pretty good, right? If you look up there, the shotgun's pointing to him right now. There's my custom Shane. He's got on the cargo pants in the black, right? And that one's got the shaved head. This one doesn't. So this is before. You could view this as like the good guy Shane. So this is when Shane was good before he shaves his head, he kills Otis, and he does all that stuff like, before Save the Last One and that kind of deal, which is really neat, really like that. You could also say this is kind of the evil Merle because he's wearing the beige shirt, like kind of like my custom Merle right there, and not the black. When he wears the black, that's when he kind of becomes the good guy version afterwards. So pretty cool. So for those of you who asked, there it is. You can take a look. It's pretty wicked, man. I mean, I really like it a lot, to be honest with you. It's a pretty sweet collection. They have others too. I want to get like maybe the Sasha or Abraham, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool after this season. So pretty neat stuff, absolutely. And for those of you who are curious, this is what the Scar Predator one looks like out of package. So that one's pretty cool too. It's got like the alien head. It's kind of bleeding down. And this one is also kind of an oversized one as well too, because here's like the Shane, and then compared to this one. So this one is not in the same scale, I would say, as The Walking Dead or some of the other ones. I have some of the Marvel ones too in DC. I've got quite a few of them in the other room. Maybe one day I'll take the camera and I'll show you guys that. But this one's pretty sweet too as well. The blades and everything at the top and the base is really cool. It's got the Serpent. I like this movie a lot. This was actually really, it's not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a fun movie like AVP. So, just to get to see the aliens and the Predators face off and fight each other, and pretty good detailing on the xenomorph head that's on here. The nice blue, I like that, with the green bleeding down into it. So that's pretty sweet as well, for sure. So that's pretty much it for the recent stuff I've got from Eaglemoss. They each come with a pretty cool collector kind of booklet like this, just to show. So you got Rick there, Rick's special, and then you can see him on the horseback. And there's just they're pretty small, just some info. Like here's a nice cool picture there too of Atlanta with the horse and all that. And then just kind of more info about some of the other figures they have in line, Tyrese and the governor and all that. I do want to get the governor at some point too. That's pretty cool. So pretty cool detail, that kind of thing. And here's a whole list of all the different characters you can get for them. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the Eaglemoss stuff I have right now for Walking Dead and AVP. Like I said, I've got a whole collection of DC and Marvel ones. But what I'm doing right now this summer, if I do some collection videos, I'm going to split them up, because the thing is I have so much stuff. Last time I filmed one, it was like an hour long, and so I just got to break it up between different types of collections. Like as far as Walking Dead goes, there's just so much stuff that I need to break up the videos and do that. But if you guys want to see some other collection update videos this summer, of course, with the Walking Dead TV series not being on, I can show you guys, get the other camera out and show you guys all the other Walking Dead stuff I have, or maybe some Marvel, DC stuff, Dragon Ball stuff. Got a pretty sweet Dragon Ball collection. We'll do some videos this summer, show you guys what we got. So let me know what you guys think about those. Maybe what your favorite ones are in the comments below, and what Walking Dead stuff you collect, or what you like to buy figures. Maybe the McFarlane figures, they're pretty cool too. And I should do a video this week and give my thoughts on the new Negan ones, because Negan figures are sweet. There's like a 10-inch deluxe one, and it's some really cool stuff. So very cool. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, please don't forget to thumb it up below. You can share, favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe, bottom left to subscribe for all kinds of more Walking Dead videos. This is it for this one. See you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.